Good day. This is DJ V.Neck, and you are watching Speak Your Mind. And I am with your my guest for today is Scroof Ace. He's a musician, he's an actor, and he's also a radio presenter, an MC. Sure, Scroof.
Yeah, how's it? So, how you good?
Who's Scroof?
Well, Scroof Ace is a hip hop artist.
Yeah.
As you said, also founder of Heavenly Brave Records,
Yeah.
Heavenly Brave Media as well, and founder of Black Angels, the group. So Scroof Ace is someone, of course, who was inspired by the streets. That's why rap or his music influence comes from. So that's his subject matter. Those are the things that he talks about, his life experience, his past.
Yeah.
So that's Scroof Ace.
So, but Maskande, see, it's not for the streets.
Yeah, Maskande now.
Yeah, but it was not you.
Can never be me.
It can never.
It can never be me.
Okay, so Scroof, tell us more about your music, your life, Nje.
Okay.
When did you start doing music, and at what age, or maybe which year? What type of music you've been doing, and yeah, and take us through your journey.
Yeah, so Shuguti Scroof Ace, what happened was 2001, I met the boy called Crazy, Navigator. This guy was doing in music. He had a crew. So this crew, it was like called Crazy Squad. So this crew was not just a crew, but it was a gangster.
It's a gang squad.
It's a gang squad. So they rap. So now this other day I stay in their flat. So this other day they called me like, yo, come through, spit a rap for us. And then I rapped because I was influenced by Snoop Dogg, and I was influenced, by Eminem. I was influenced Slim Shady, not even Eminem, Slim Shady.
Yeah.
I was influenced by Tupac. So it's gangster rap. So they loved it from there. So I was like a youngin', and then this one as a whole, like they are old, they are older than me. So what happened was these boys, they took me in and they said, okay, from now on, you're going to be part of the squad. You're going to be part of the Crazy Squad. You also going to be rapping for us. So that's when I started my music journey. And then the exposure, I told her probably, I signed with Abazi Production, 2015, I think. And then in 2018, we did a tour. That tour, we were featuring Usjava. It was the labels tour. And then I was like the main act.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it was our labels tour, so I was like the main act. Went to, we started here at Josie, Germiston with Usjava. We went to East London with the Big Zulu. We went to Cape Town with the Big Zulu again. We went to DBN with the Big Zulu.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So how was life growing up?
So growing up, of course.
Lifestyle and stuff.
Yeah. So growing up, of course, life was crazy because of you're trying to find yourself, you're trying to fit in. Yeah, you're trying to fit in. I remember going the first time I went to KSS. Okay, of course, like a primary, for school fees, not because of crime. For school fees because I couldn't pay fees.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it because you couldn't afford, or was it because maybe then you age?
No, because I couldn't afford. No, I was a good kid. Okay. I didn't afford. So I remember, I was getting chased all the time. Every time the Palama exams, I get chased all the time. And then I remember this other time I was so pissed off at doing good because doing good does not pay off. And then Maulidwa must move from Providence. And then I did my high school in KSS. So immediately then, I already changed the perception in terms of doing good. You know what I mean? This thing of love something and then it does not love you back comes from that point. Then in high school, then it was when I started.
Okay. What did you do?
I started to mix up with the wrong crew, the people I was rapping with. So those cats, they get imali yabo recorder from around. Around, it's when cats go out from the neighborhood. By your rofa somewhere, by your spinner somewhere, So they carried gas, they carried everything. So when they come back, they rap about that life. You know, okay, this other kid used to rap, but he was a sick rapper, V.Neck. You know, bekathanda irhyme yakhe bekathi ubugebengu angibufundeli bula egazini thina silezi ezingathandazelwanga. Yo, that guy was crazy. Thina silezi ezingathandazelwanga. I used to remember those rhymes. So they used to talk about that life. So I used to be a kid, and then I used to be listening to them, and I'm also part of the crew. You know?
And then you get fascinated about.
I have to get fascinated, and then I need to get my stripes. I need to get my stripes as well. But growing up, obviously, with that kind of a crew, then you start smoking weed. Then from smoking weed, you start opening weed. I remember you figure KSS. Now KSS was Petrams. I'm out of Petrams, the colors from Petrams. Abe Zulu, Base Melvin, and JP. Other outies from Soweto as well, Base KSS. Now you must remember KSS is run by gangs at that particular time. I'm from an era where gangs was fashionable. I'm from an era of that. I'm see era scree. I'm from an era where gangs was fashionable. So when you get to KSS, you need to be affiliated, otherwise you're gonna be bullied. So I remember in Figure, the first day in Figure. Then first day in Figure, already the crew has made a name for itself. So I've made my name from in the hood. And then Figure, the class teacher and then, hello, what's your name? The whole class goes, screw. The whole class goes, screw, And then I'm chilling there, and then I looked at her, and then she's like, when was a failure. Because the people who were screaming screw, they're all failures. It's the loafers, it's the loafers. It's a spunky scale. So that's when it started, and then from there it was crazy. It was up from there, and then it was just gang fights. Izinto ziyenzeka, Rofari get involved as well, Nami, in terms of your Rofa in the missions as well, get to experience those lives.
So how did it feel to plan your roof and you getting to that space? Was it mhlambe ya roof ongenendlini?
Yeah.
On TV now.
Yeah.
What comes to your mind? Are you saying, oh, you?
Yeah, like the feeling, It's a crazy feeling, hamba na mama fioso, There's kids who, like, that thing for them, it was fun. Like, I remember this other cat, for him it was fun. Like, he loved to grow. Like, that's why I say he comes from a broken home. His brother was a did heist, and then got arrested for life. For killing security guards and taking their guns. That's the kind of guy he is, and that's the kind of life he's from. So he loved it. So Magafika, of course, and he made it fun. So for me as a kid, I was like, oh my God. Because I think I've always been this good character. I don't like his hating other people. But obviously when you get there, you have to fagi paraklav. You know what I mean? To fagi paraklav, meaning that you don't just put it on your face, but even you faga in your soul. Inhlizweni yakho, fagi paraklav inhlizweni yakho. Mawungena lapha wenza kuphela. Bekunale saying ethi sibindi uyabulala, sibindi uyaphilisa. Sibindi uyabulala, sibindi uyaphilisa. Then mawenza pha wenza kuphela. Wenza kuphela. Wenza kuphela. These are the type of guys when they take you in, and then you don't want to take out money, they take an iron and then they flip and turn it on, and then they until you open the safe. These are these guys.
There's this other clip I saw. This guy ngimthatha umuntu ngimfake ku-oven.
Oh, my level. Yeah.
Do you want to see? Do you want more?
Yeah, I'll take your baby. Yeah, my level. Yeah, those are the kind of guys. These are guys who loved it. So a feeling of course, it was at time, it was fun, and then after that you get the stripes, and then when you go home, you don't sleep.
You don't sleep.
Yeah, because you're hunter because you're a good guy.
Yeah.
Just with bad boys.
So for some people, they even celebrate more. For some people, it haunts them. Why, man? Why?
Yeah, why? Because we set up. Itime Alam is a responsible dad.
Yeah.
Maulid is a responsible mom. They've been married for 52 years.
Yeah.
These are responsible people.
And then when I was on a culture,
I used to be so. like I was so gangster, ne? That my mom used to find a knife, and then he used to take it and put it in my dresser.
Yeah.
Does not take it and throw it away. He takes it and put it in my dresser. Because one day we saw Sangoma because of trying to claw and whatever. In Sangoma, some chelo good, hey, Lentana Leni survivor. We you know what I mean? She survived a woman knife fights. You understand? He survived a woman knife fight. So in her mind, she thought that this was the knife that was saving me. This was the knife that was bringing me back home. You know, coming back home with unit sneakers with blood. And that was unit sneakers. That time it was a white sneak. Coming home, it was a drip of blood. Yeah. You know, so that was the kind of life the homie was living.
Yo. So have you been arrested? And then what happened? And your friends? Do you have anyone from your circle that was arrested?
Yeah.
Before?
The first guy who got arrested. From my crew, because there's two crews. There's three kind of crews, but one crew. There's the big boys. The big boys are moving, smuggling some big things.
Heist stuff.
And yeah, shipments, drugs, you know. The big boys, these are coloreds. They run the whole 209-4 district.
Yeah.
You know, the valley, the best valley, best bedrooms, best valley. We call it best valley, the valley. And then Imal Valley, and then there's GP. And then there's big boys, like big boys. You know, I don't want to mention them. These are big boys who run the drug cartel around that sections. And then you have your middle homies, you know. These are about crazy, the cats. Crazy won't mind because it's not about that life no more. Cyrus the virus won't mind because it's my homie. And then you have Cyrus the flipping virus, you know. Then those are your 20s, 20s, 21. Tina 17, 18, 17, 18. Then as 20, 21s. And then you have us. Then you have us, 17-year-olds. We still go to school. These ones, they don't go to school. These ones are old guys. These are big boys. Yeah. Yeah. So in my crew, this other boy got arrested first. Yeah. Because of he carried a gun, and then he arrested this other lighty twice. You know, you never arrest someone. You don't rob someone twice. You robbed him twice. Like you robbed him the first day, and then you robbed him the other day again. So I'm a parent, like you're like, no, it's enough. Yeah. Then they laid a charge on him. He was arrested for 9 years.
For 9 years.
This cat arrested for 7 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one also now your robbery and stuff. I remember meeting up with me. And then I've changed. It's been 7 years. He was arrested maybe in a cutting Chinchang house 2011. Among Chincha 2011 and he gets arrested. And then I'm 7 years later. It's like, where's Scroof? What's cutting? What's wrong with you? What's up? You look clean. What's going on? I'm like, dog, I don't do that life no more. It's like, I can see, Lighty. I can see. I wear good. You know, it's a colored. I wear good. So that life was hectic.
So when you saw him, were you not intimidated or scared?
No,
right. So you feel otherwise. You wrong. The more you do right is the more you do wrong. You feel wrong.
Yeah.
You know,
feel left out. Yeah.
Feel like you're not a betrayer or it's right. You understand? So for you to feel to fit in is when you do bad. No. So go where? What did you?
No, it's like for me, I was always that guy. If I set my mind on something, I don't care about the crowd. Yeah. For me, I don't care about the crowd. Even my friends know. Yeah. I'm the guy they came to. They called. Yeah. When there was a gang fight. Yeah. Oh, but hey, Scroover, Yashuba da Pasilwile with this. You know, I'm the shortest. I'm the smallest with body, but I'm the one with heart. Yeah. They knew. Everyone knew. So they called me to say, hey, Dwana Masambe, with Lizia. So I was always that guy. So they were my homies. They knew to say. You know, I call the shots in terms of our ranking. Yeah. But there's big boys. Of course, when I'm affiliated with the big boys, the big boys love me the most because of essence. Sometimes I speak common sense. Sometimes I'm matured than my rank, you know. And then the rap thing as well. I'm inside of them. So the leader, they like me as well of the crew. So I don't feel intimidated. I never felt intimidated. Even my boys, they love me. Cyrus the virus will always say, Scroof Ace, if you can come back to this life, I'll beat you up myself. Yeah. Yeah. You changing is a hope for us. that not one day we can do it.
Change.
So I never feel intimidated.
At least there's that heart. One day would change.
Yeah.
So, okay, your story is more like a movie, man. It's like whatever you could So when was your last straw to say, today, this is the last.
This is the end.
I'm not going to go back to that life. When and why? What happened?
And how, yeah.
Yes.
It was when Cyrus the Virus got stabbed. When Cyrus got stabbed in 2009. He got stabbed in 2000. We were fighting. Those were big boys. There's a rank. You see, in Ekasi, there's always a rank. You must always understand. There's a Mahotman. You know, a Mahotman. You see, there's a Mahotman. It's not just small boys. Mahotman. So we were fighting a Mahotman. He won't mind. Upesh. You know, he was fighting this other guy. We were performing Ekaslam, Uflaba, before he got stabbed.
Yeah.
He had an event, Ekaslam, in Troyville. So when he had an event, Ekaslam in Troyville, they didn't book me to rap. But it's flipping Troyville, son. So it's our hood. So we're gonna rap regardless. Yeah, well, so must figure that somebody performer, F Easy. That's where F Easy knows me from. F Easy. And then so you perform and all that stuff. So the whole crowd goes, yes, if we not perform, we groove. You know, the whole gang goes, groove. And then I perform, and then we had fun on that day. And then immediately once I stepped out of the stage, so which means we extorted the eventers.
The talent. I'm showing a line.
Before ngibuyele story that changed me. Ngithini konje this bro?
Angishaya isiZulu nesilungu nya.
Mix nyana ne.
Yeah.
Hit lab, Troy Villains is Fagi Baraclav. I'm fresh from the grave, done as clean as Maharaf. Yeah, I buried all these lames, done a tula manga staff. I'm the best where I'm from, done a tulunga fagas. Boy, stay positive. Tandagabu piggies, the realest in the veil, spitting flames, boogie film.
Talent.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a boy there at home watching the podcast now, and he's wondering. I mean, he's fascinated about what you're talking about, or this type of life. What's the advice you can give it to him?
Okay, my advice will be simple: be yourself. Be loyal to yourself. Find your purpose. And chase your purpose. You know me, I'm one cat. I don't move because people are moving. I move because I'm self-inspired, self-motivated, and self-driven. I don't move because people are moving. Because the minute you move because people are moving, you shape-shift. You're like a chameleon. And then by the time everybody else turns his back on you, you can't go back to yourself.
That's true.
You can't go back to yourself.
Because yourself will say, no.
Yeah. Because yourself is too diluted by everyone and every cat and every person you were trying to impress. That you no longer now know what's good for you. So invest in self. Make sure that you invest in your purpose. Make sure that you are driven, inspired, and you don't look up to abantu abangena direction. You always look up to abantu abane direction. Always invest in a vision more than you invest in the cash or in the bag, because the bag can run out. But the vision will always sustain you. Yeah, the vision will always sustain you. So that's what I can say to the youngins.
That's lovely, man.
Yeah.
So now let's talk about the industry. Let's talk about music. Actually, let's talk about hip hop.
Yeah.
What do you think of hip hop in South Africa now? And in terms of comparison, what would you think, or what would you change in today's hip hop scene to be better as it was before? Because now, obviously, I mean, as you can see, there's a lot of different other new genres.
Genres, of course, within hip hop.
Within hip hop and also outside. So you can. What would you say? And speak your mind. Speak your mind in terms of the MCs, the bad, the good, the worst. There are people who are underrated. There are people who are overrated. So Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
like I would say to myself, music today, especially rap artists, so childish, you know? They're very childish. We don't have rappers no more. We have influencers, you know? We have modelers. These are hip-hop modelers. These are not rappers. You know what I mean? These are hip-hop models. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm a hip-hop modeler.
Yeah, this cat is modelers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yonke into abayirapha ngayo nowadays, it's trash. Ninjas is influenced by Kim Kardashian.
Who's one artist that also, I mean, who's modeling in the music, in the hip hop?
Who I'll say the modelers?
Say, yeah.
Okay, I'll call out to Blakey. Let's start there.
Okay.
Yeah, about Blakey, about who's this cat? Lucas Rap.
Okay.
You know, they more of modelers. You know.
Yeah.
Those are the cats with what you say. It's all about it's not about the music, but it's about the social life. You see, so I'll call out to Blake. Say he's a modeler and maybe Nasty C as well.
Oh, Nasty C as well.
Yeah, Nasty C as well.
So how's and then MT? What do you?
MT is going through a lot. MT is going through a lot. Yeah, MT is going through a lot. That's what I would say about MT. But in Tolayamune vision, you know, like I like his music. He does not rap about hype or trends, but he raps about something. Like sometimes in the rapping house, you know, it's in a sense, but it's just that he's going through a lot. It's like midlife crisis kind of setup.
Yeah, and he's still
Yeah, midlife crisis kind of setup. He's going through a lot, you know. I think now sometimes he needs to like find himself and like relax.
And then what about Casper Nyovest?
That's the guy that switches a lot. I don't know if I call him a rapper or a piano guy.
Okay.
Yeah, it's too much, you know.
So what do you call him? I mean, that's your industry. That's your territory in a way.
He's a switcheroo. We call those switcheroo flip-floppers. He's a flip-flopper. Casper is not. It does not have a backbone. For me, and for me, like this is like for real. This is not a gimmick. For me, it's just not. He's not a rapper. He's not an artist for me. Okay, he's an artist, but he's not a rapper for me. Yeah, he's a switcheroo. He likes to switch too much styles, too much genres, you know. So
you put him Kwaito, like maybe I shy the Kwaito
style. I'll put him. Sorry, Cass, but I'll put him to a circus class. You know? Circus, you know.
Okay.
You know, clowns. Sometimes they throw balls. Sometimes they flipping ride bikes. Sometimes they go on a flipping monkey. Sometimes they climb a flipping elephant. You know. So it's one of those guys, entertainers, man.
Okay.
The entertainers. Yeah, he's an entertainer.
Stogie T.
Yeah, Stogie is the realest.
Yeah.
Stogie is the realest. On Cyphers with the Angels, we play his ciphers all the time. He does not swear. He just spits clean freestyles and he holds it down for hip hop. Stogie is the realest.
The thing is, I don't know most MCs, but I mean names are just coming. Sizwe.
Yeah, I think that was a bad move. Sizwe,
is a reason.
Yeah, reason. That was a bad move. For me, it's a personal thing. For me, it's a personal thing. For me, music, it's a gift.
Yeah.
It's not a business.
Yeah.
For me, music, when you are in music, you're like a preacher.
Yeah.
When you're like a musician, you're like a philosopher. So you don't try out things for me. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You know, animals in the wild.
Yeah.
Springboks, whenever there is drought, they go somewhere else. But lions remain.
Yeah.
Lions are governed by their territory. Lions are governed by their principle.
Yeah.
That's why they are kings of the jungle.
Yeah.
That's why these niggas are springboks.
Yeah.
That's why these niggas is zebras.
Yeah.
That's why these niggas is praise. And then when they die, they won't be known for anything. But that nigga who did something. You understand what I'm saying? Like Tupac is a legend of rap.
Yeah.
Bob Marley is a legend of reggae.
Yeah.
Who's a legend these days? Who can you classify as a legend? Exactly. Takes time. Because these cats are just not...
It's about money. It's about...
it's about trends. It's about fashion. It's about whatever. You know? So for me, it's personal. Music for me is philosophy. For me, music, it's like a pastor. You like a pastor for me, like a preacher. You like a philosopher. You instill. You shape people's life.
Yeah, so you are like a leader.
A leader, yeah.
Sure. So I'm trying to think. Who else can I ask you about? I'm thinking about the hip hop. This boy, Youngster. No. Is it Youngster?
No, this is Youngster.
Youngster.
Youngster is like Mapiano.
Or is it from Mapiano? I thought he's a rapper.
No, Youngster and Mapiano. But people say he was once hip hop and then he gets...
Yeah, because I can see, how I can hear how he flows.
Vocalists, they were once in hip hop and now they are Mapiano.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell me about the industry. Not the industry, but the hip hop genre. What's happening? What do you think should happen? And do you think it's dying? Do you think it's coming back? Do you think it will come back some other time? What do you think of hip hop?
Of course, hip hop will always remain.
Yeah.
Hip hop, because in hip hop is not like a Mapiano. There's no story in Mapiano. There's no story in Mapiano. Hip hop is like a soundtrack. Hip hop is hip hop. It's a storytelling.
Yeah.
Hip hop, there's a lot of emphasis. You can emphasize about just one topic and you just write a whole paragraph just about one topic. There's no too much repetitions. So hip hop will always remain. It will always be relevant, you know.
Yeah.
So I feel like hip hop yasemzansi is good for now for these Gen Zs, you know.
Yeah.
These lighties, you know. It's good for them, but for us, for the old ninjas, it's not good at all because of there's no substance. There's nothing you can say. This is what I learned from these guys. You know, when you look at Tupac, you know his mom. You know Tupac's mom was arrested pregnant with Tupac. You even know Tupac's father, that he was a Black Panther.
From the music.
From the music,
yeah.
You know? But with these lights, like, I don't even know anything about anyone. I just know that it's a favorite song, Imnand, you know?
Yeah.
Because
it's
people...
about the rhythm.
Yeah, it's about for people like us, we don't follow trends. I don't follow trends.
Yeah.
We don't follow trends. Hip-hop heads, we don't follow trends. We're trendsetters.
It's okay.
Yeah, we the influencers, not you influencing us. No.
Yeah.
So most of the time, most of these rappers are too much influenced by our little yadi, but America, you know, influenced by these guys. Like, you don't understand. Are you a male or are you bi? You know what I mean? Are you bisexual, like, from your outfit? You know what I mean? Something that is ridiculous. Imagine Kanye West. He wears a big shoe, like not to call any attention. You know what I mean? Like, is it still a fashion statement or like you're crying for your mom or something? You understand what I'm saying? So I feel like simplicity. Back in the days, you wear Dickies and an Ola. That's it. You know what I mean? White T-shirt with the bandana. That's it. You know what I mean? Because yonke into ngaphakathi kwakho. Yonke into ngaphakathi kwakho. It's like you're trying to compensate something you don't even have. So I feel like most of these rappers and most of these career ninjas, most of these industry cats is that. So yeah, for me, they're making me lose the love for the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay. Which song is your favorite at the moment, and who is your favorite MC, whether local or international?
At the moment, okay, yes, obvious. Slim Shady.
Yeah.
Eminem.
Yeah.
Temporary. I like that song.
Yeah.
Temporary. I love that song because that song is a philosophic song. You know, it's a song that is a prophetic song. That's what these new cats don't have. That's what these new cats don't understand, and they'll never understand it. That song was done by Eminem, Temporary, for umntwana wakhe uHailey. That song was done before the daughter got married. That song was done before the daughter even got a child. In that song, when they created the song and then they created the music video, there are short clips of Hailey giving Eminem a t-shirt that is written Grandpa. You know what I mean? And we know Haley from Eminem's old albums. We grew as fans. We grew up with Haley. We connected with Haley because of why? Because of artists back then. They knew how to paint a picture. They knew how to take you through their life journey. So whenever you are invested in Eminem, you are a fan of Eminem. You're not a fan of his music. You are a fan of his characteristics, of his personality. You are a fan of who he is, not his music.
Okay. Thank you so much. That was Scroof Ace. He's a presenter, radio presenter. He's an actor and also a musician. Scroof Ace.
Yes, sir.
Someone want to book you for your MC and So where do we
find? Catch the boy Scroof Ace at Facebook, SKROOF space Ace. Scroof Ace page, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you. Sure, Scroof.